like about living in...
Oh, honestly, Jack, some of these customers, they expect me to jump through hoops just at their slightest...
Unlike me, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I expected you to drop everything and just talk to me this evening.
Oh, my, yeah. Well, it's much easier to do with you. You see, you're so cute. Seriously speaking, let's see. You wanted to talk to me, I think you said, about Carly Tenney?
Yeah, I had heard that you two were pretty close at one point.
Well, we were, but we're not now. Jack, look, if you came here to try to get me to press charges against her, you really are wasting your time.
Press charges?
Uh-huh.
What for?
Carly, you gotta help me. You are the reason that I got in this mess in the first place.
What mess? What are you talking about?
Holden came by here about an hour ago and lit into me like I was some piece of trash.
Now, what's his problem now?
Lily's refusing to see him. She wants nothing more to do with him.
Hey, that's great.
No, it's not great. He thinks it's my fault. He thinks I did something to turn Lily against him.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Carly, Holden was not supposed to find out about this. That was the whole point.
Look, what exactly happened? Did Lily buy into this whole fake pregnancy test thing and confront Holden about it?
I don't know. Somehow I think no, because then I think Holden would have said something to me, right? Look, I don't know exactly how much Holden knows or even what Lily knows, but...
What?
What if she did get the results? And what if it got her so upset that she had another attack and, you know, died? Oh, God.
Molly, I think you're putting the cart just a little bit before the horse here. Why don't you just try to chill out, okay?
I can't. I gotta know what's going on here. I gotta go back over to the hospital.
Whoa. Back to the hospital? When were you there before?
Just before. I went after I ran that errand. I know I shouldn't have gone
Molly,
over there,
if anybody saw you there, if anybody sees you there now, you could blow this whole thing right out of the water.
Okay, but what am I supposed to do? I'm going nuts here, and I can't just keep sitting around waiting like this, all right?
All right. Look, I'll go over to the hospital, okay? I'll do some snooping around, see what I can find out.
Oh, and you think you going around asking questions won't be suspicious?
Well, I'm not going to ask just anybody. I'll talk to Doug, the lab technician I cozied up to get those fake test results. He'll tell me the whole scoop.
Okay, but please hurry. I don't know. You know, I am just starting to get a really bad feeling about all this.
Well, listen, Sergeant, when Jack gets back from dinner, could you tell him that I'm looking for my son? Yeah. Oh, never mind, Sergeant. He's here. Thank you.
Mom, I just came back from Lily's room and she's not there.
I know, Holden. I was just trying to track you down to tell you.
Well, I spoke to a nurse who said that she's been moved. Where is she? I have to talk to her.
No, Holden, it's not possible.
Mama, I'm not going to upset her. I just have to explain. Has she been moved to another room? Is she getting more tests?
I'll
What?
tell you what happened, but you have to promise me that you won't fly off the handle.
Tell me, where is she?
What's taking so long?
I don't know. Maybe the chopper had an emergency call. He'll be here soon.
I just want to get away from here, from this hospital, from everything and everyone.
Looks like you just got your wish.
As the world turns,
Mama, I think I have a right to know where she is.
She was taken to another hospital, Holden. Well, not a hospital exactly, more like an extended care facility.
Uh-huh. All of a sudden, just like that. Why?
I don't know why, exactly.
It was her choice, wasn't it? She wanted to get away from me.
Holden, she was very upset.
Well, that's why I have to talk to her. I have to explain things to her, Mama. Just tell me the name of the place that they took her to.
I don't know.
Mama.
I don't know. I'm telling you the truth. Lily didn't tell me on purpose. She knew that I wouldn't be able to keep it from you. Holden, she doesn't want to see you. Now, I know that's difficult for you, but I mean, I think in time you've got to really...
Mama, I have to get to her now. What about Lucinda? Maybe Lucinda knows where they take her.
Lucinda left with her.
Well, how long ago did they leave?
I think probably about maybe 10 minutes ago.
Okay, so how did they take her to this place?
He mentioned something about a helicopter, David Allen. He was the one who arranged the whole thing.
Helicopter? Well, maybe they haven't left yet. Maybe I can still catch up with them.
Holden,
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Pampers Premium with Gentle Touch Liner plus Aloe. Pamper the skin therein.
Because you want to keep their skin soft and smooth. Because their skin needs air to be healthy. Because the night's so long. Because your baby deserves the very best. It's Pampers Premium. Moms who've tried both prefer Pampers Premium. In fact, 63% more. Because dry and healthy skin is so important. Pamper the skin they're in.
Morning with the dawn, a new day's hopes are born. Wake up, Dad, lots to do. Your daughter's counting on you.
Folgers, mountain-grown beans from some of the world's richest coffee regions, brew a winning taste and aroma.
It's that morning when
Ready, Dad?
a call that wakes up the winner in a song. The best part of waking up, it's Folgers in your cup.
Our cover girl's polished in more ways than one. Her nail pick, nail slicks, 3 steps in one. Base, color, and top coat, all 3 combined in one step. Easy. The 3-in-1 polish our cover girls use, almost a manicure in a bottle. Which color to choose? A fresh idea, fresh face to the world. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Just outside the city, the floodwaters are rising.
These 2 reporters have a long night ahead of them. And bad coughs. The network man is taking Robitussin DM, while the local guy has discovered Vicks 44. Compare them. Vicks 44 feels more soothing and works longer between doses, up to 8 hours, while Robitussin should be taken every 4. So guess who's getting more cough medicine? And hours later, who's getting the story?
Folks, we're safe. It's going to be a great day.
8-hour Vicks 44. Get the most from just 1 dose.
Well, I thought you knew. I mean, isn't that why you're here?
You thought I knew what?
You said scotch, right?
On the rocks.
Yeah.
Please.
Carly and I, well, we were in business together for, about a year ago, I guess. And, I financed this company called Get Real. It's a clothing line that she had manufactured out there in Hong Kong. And, well, let's just say that her standards of doing business and mine are just totally different.
But, she ripped you off, didn't she?
Oh, Jack, I don't want to talk about
it. What'd she do? She cooked the books, fake receipts, hired truck drivers to lose merchandise and then resell it on the black market?
Listen to you. Just listen to you. Why, you just have the most vivid imagination.
What did she do, Lisa?
Well, she made some bad business decisions. And then she got the company in a lot of debt and, flew the coop, and I had to pay all the creditors out of my own pocket.
Oh.
Hey, you sound disappointed. Really, Carly is not a bad person at all. It's just that she has a very low self-esteem.
Carly? Come on, nothing phases that woman. She's made of steel.
No, that's not true. That's all an act. She really is very vulnerable. Look, she has a very hard time just admitting when she's done anything wrong. And well, that's why she's always on the defensive. She's scared to death that people are going to reject her.
And now she rips you off, and you're standing here making excuses for her. Why is that?
Well, let's just say that maybe when I look at her, I see myself when I was her age. I don't condone what she's doing, but I don't want to see her go to prison for it either. So, if you're not interested in her because of that Hong Kong business, then why are you investigating her?
Well, you know, it's really quite complicated, and
No, wait,
I know you're
no,
such a
wait.
busy woman.
It's not illegal, though. She's nothing illegal, is it?
You know, could be. Like I said, it's pretty complicated.
Don't worry about it. I rather like complicated.
Well, I'm not. I'm really not here in an official capacity. You see, it's more of a general fact-finding mission.
Oh, is it really? In what way?
Let's just say it's personal and leave it at that.
Let's don't leave it at that, Jack. Come on, tell me, why are you so interested in Carly?
So I told Ms. Grimaldi that this Molly Collin girl was pregnant. I mean, I didn't actually tell her. I accidentally let her see the fake test results, you know, like we discussed.
And? How did she react?
Well, I thought she was going to have a heart attack. I mean, that's not just a figure of speech. She ripped out her IV, and her heart monitor wire, you know, her blood pressure and her heart rate shot way up. She started to have trouble breathing, and she passed out on the floor.
Oh, good heavens. I had no idea she'd react like that. That is so terrible.
Yeah, you're telling me. I mean, I hightailed it out of there before anybody could connect me with what went down.
Good boy.
Yeah. One of the orderlies told me that her vitals went back to normal once they calmed her down, but she was still really upset. Said she started railing about her boyfriend, about how much she hated him.
Really?
Yeah. She barred him from her room. And then they've moved her to an extended care facility now. She was apparently so mad at her boyfriend, she didn't want anybody to tell him where she was going.
Wow. Yeah. Who'd have thought? Well, as long as she's okay, right?
So, Liz and I get off in about 15 minutes. Want to meet me in the solarium and we'll go out for a drink?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Dougie, you know I'm dying to spend time with you, but tonight it wouldn't be wise.
Why not?
Because we can't be seen together outside the hospital. Someone might put two and two together and connect you with those phony test results. Then you'd be out of a job. Not to mention that you might somehow be brought under criminal charges. Just call me in a few weeks after things have simmered down. You have my number.
No, I don't. That one you gave me wasn't in service.
Oh, well, then I'll call you.
No, wait.
Toodles.
Now, Lily! 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 Come back! Lily!
It feels strong and dependable, yet refreshing. Fix-It and Fresh, a stronger, longer hold, combined with a cool, crisp sensation. Fix-It and Fresh, and forget it.
If what you want is strong, healthy hair, what you need are some good tips. Here's one way to get them. Here's another. Pantene Pro V Treatment Conditioner. The Pro-Vitamin formula helps stop split ends before they start. Pantene Pro V Conditioners. For hair so healthy, it shines.
Nothing takes you out of the action faster than a diarrhea medicine that can let you down. But you can count on Imodium AD to stop diarrhea, often in one dose. You could end up taking dose after dose after dose of the pink stuff to stop diarrhea as effectively as Imodium AD. Don't take chances when you have diarrhea. Take Imodium AD, one dose relief you can count on.
A lender's bagel is like a perfect day. Warm and comforting at the beginning. A little variety in the middle. Totally relaxing at the end. And completely fulfilling all around. Lender's Bagels, the perfect circle.
These are the sheets that go with the towels. They go on sale at Kmart's White Sale. White Sale? Why does everybody keep calling it a white sale? My everyday bed and bath is color coordinated to mix and match. Even my new 100% everyday cotton sheets and towels are on sale. White sale?
Martha Stewart's Everyday Collection, now on sale at Kmart.
It's the most colorful white sale ever!
Did you strike him? I don't remember. A precinct's trusted code of silence is about to be broken.
I needed to tell you.
The #1 new drama, Brooklyn South, CBS tonight.
So what were you so upset about? You sound so awful on the phone. Are you okay?
No, it's Ben. Oh, Ben and me. Although there is no more Ben and me, because as far as the world is concerned, we're over.
Yeah, not too comfortable about that little shroud anymore, are you?
No. I mean, it was bad enough to begin with, but now it's just... Earlier tonight, I had planned this little surprise dinner for him. After hours, the clinic was closed, no one was around, pretty safe, right? Well, we're just getting ready to eat dinner, and then we get this...
I know. Special delivery in the mail.
Al told you, huh?
I am so sorry. That must have freaked you out.
Nah, hey, you've seen one dead rat, you've seen them all, right?
No, darling, they're like snowflakes.
Yeah, well, it really bothered Ben. Now he's completely convinced that he was right about us not being seen together in public. He even went ahead and transferred me out of the clinic without even asking me. He said he did it for my protection.
Whoa, good for him. Dr. Ben Harris, man of action. I like that.
Well, as of tomorrow, I have a new job in the resident administrator's office. I probably won't even run into Ben, at least until after this trial's over.
Well, would that be so bad?
Margo.
Okay, I know when two people feel something for one another, they want to spend all the time they can together, but if it means that you're going to be safer and he doesn't have to be concerned about you, don't you think that would be for the best?
No, I mean, Margo, you know my history with men. I finally have a relationship that I actually want to be in with an amazing, gorgeous man, and now I can't even see him. You know, I mean, this whole trial could take months.
And I know what you're thinking. What do I do with all this, shall we say, time on my hands? How do I fill the void or not fill the void?
I don't know what you mean.
Lou.
Yeah, well, what about Lou?
Champion void filler, in town, available.
Look, Lou isn't even a problem, him being around. Tell you the truth, I'm just not even attracted to him anymore, really.
And you're really confident about that, huh?
Yeah, totally, completely.
Well, that's a good thing, because he just walked in the room.
I'm not so fast, buddy. Hey, come on now, tell me. Give.
It's no big deal, Lisa. Okay, she recently had some dealings with my family. Holden and I went out to Montana. He was hired to break some horses.
Horses? Since when does Carly own horses?
She doesn't. She lied about it. Well, listen, it's a long story. The point is, ever since then, I've had this bad feeling about her. And now that she's back in Oakdale, well, you know, what can I say? I'm a cop. And I play my hunches, and my hunch is she's up to no good.
Well, I hope you're wrong about that.
Listen, you said her sister was from Oakdale? What's her name?
Oh, Rosanna Cabot. Yeah.
And, you know, she and Rosanna didn't get along, though, huh?
Well, no, not after that business with Mike.
Mike? Kasnoff?
Yeah, Mike was Rosanna's fiancé.
You don't say. Oh, well, there's a minor detail Carly conveniently left out of the sob story she told me. What happened?
Well, let's use your terminology here. It was complicated.
And let's use yours. I like complicated.
Well, then that explains why you're so interested in Carly, because she is the most complicated person I know.
What, interested in her? Wait, what gave you that idea?
Oh, well, let's see. Intrigued. Do you like that word better?
Now who's the one with a vivid imagination?
Look, I'm going to clue you in a little bit. Carly is no angel. But Carly has had a lot of bad breaks. And she's had, well, I admit, she has made a lot of bad mistakes, too. But do you know why I think that is? I think there's no one in her life that she felt she could really count on, no one who really believed in her. But the day somebody comes in her life like that, it's going to turn her life around. So, how How do you like my theory?
Lily is so determined not to let Holden anywhere near her. She had herself moved to another hospital. And he doesn't know where it is. So Holden just can't go and talk to her. For now. Oh, Molly. Enough with the long face already. Lily just dumped Holden. My plan worked perfectly.
Yeah, like I said, Carly, for now. But see, Holden already thinks that I did something to turn Lily against him, and it's just a matter of time before he figures this whole thing out. And then
Now, how is he going to figure it out, huh? I'm certainly not going to clue him in, are you?
No. But what about the guy from the lab? What about him?
Doug. Oh, relax, Molly. If Doug were to come clean, he'd only incriminate himself. I mean, he's stupid. But he's not that stupid. Oh, come on, Molly. Smile. You just got everything you want. Lily's out of the picture, and poor Holden's got a broken heart. Now, all you have to do is move in and pick up the pieces.
Damn it.
Holden, you able to catch Lily?
No, I got there just as the helicopter was taking off. I just tried to call Lucinda, but she wasn't home either.
So I'm sorry, son. I know this has got to hurt like hell.
Cal, if you have any idea where she is...
I tell you, believe me. But that's exactly why Lily's kept your mama and me in the dark.
I can't believe that this is happening.
Holden, listen. You've got to trust Lily about this. I mean, if she thinks it's for the best,
How can you say that, Mama?
She loves you, Holden. I know she does. I think when she thinks this over, she'll come to her senses
You
and she'll
don't
come
understand.
around. Holden, the most important thing is that Lily gets well. I mean, and going to this hospital away from you...
Samantha.
Hi.
Hi.
I was just on my way over to Lily's room.
Well, don't waste your time because she's not there.
They moved her already?
Yeah, they did. And I bet you have a pretty good idea where to, don't you?
Hello?
Morning, Daddy.
Hi, honey.
Ready for your presentation?
Actually, Daddy's a little nervous.
We know just what you need.
Room service? You ordered me room service?
2 scoops ahead. You're gonna be 2 scoops ahead.
Nothing prepares you for a big day like the hearty goodness of 2 scoops, only from Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Ready now, Daddy?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran will start you 2 scoops ahead.
On Mondays, the Wilsons always wore blue. On Tuesdays, they always played pinochle. And on Thursdays, they always ate Chef Boyardee ravioli. Until one Thursday, a can of Superiore ravioli accidentally dropped into Mrs. Wilson's bag. Superiore had a redder sauce, firmer pasta, and plumper ravioli. In fact, it's the taste people prefer. They love the taste so much they now eat it on Fridays wearing checks. Superiore from Franco-American. It's not what you're used to. It's better. Now available in family size.
Scrubbing down 15 to 20 times a day wreaks havoc on my hands. Good thing in the hospital we use Carrie. Carrie does more than just moisturize. It actually helps heal. Carrie Silky Smooth is fast absorbing, never greasy, so I feel softer, smoother all over. Just ask this little guy. Carrie, trusted therapy for dry skin.
And there's Carrie Antibacterial Hand Lotion, the first leading lotion that stops germs and dryness.
When Jen ran a fever, we used to run for children's Tylenol until our pediatrician recommended something better, children's Advil. It can control Jen's fever almost 45 minutes faster, lasts up to twice as long, and it's gentle on her stomach. I like that. Children's Advil.
Dancing lights, musical sounds. Where else you gonna get all that? The Fisher-Price Musical Lights and Sounds Gym. We call it stimulating. He calls it Saturday night.
Celebrate fall in the kitchen. Martha Stewart shows some easy and tasty ways to quick cook butternut squash. Pamper your family with low-fat, delicious dishes everyone will love. Also, osteoporosis. Think it only hits women? Think again. Men as well as women can have this disease. Some important news about what to do and your latest weather.
That's tomorrow.
On This Morning.
Treating depressed kids with adult drugs. A startling report tonight.
Terrific. Well, no, I thought you said he wasn't a problem. You didn't have any feelings for him anymore.
I don't. It's just, when you have a history with someone, there's bound to be residual
You know...
Stuff?
Yeah, stuff.
And you're afraid if you're not seeing Ben anymore that some of that stuff might resurface?
No, for me, no. I want to be with Ben. I don't want to have anything to do with Lou anymore. It's just that with me spending all this time alone, I know him, and I don't want him to think that this is an opportunity for him to charm his way back into my life. I can't go through that again. Let me tell you, you don't know how persistent he can be.
Well, let me tell you, you can't send mixed messages. You've got to be clear with him, Camille.
I know. It just was much easier when I had Ben by my side. I could give him better excuses.
You don't need any excuses. You don't want to see him. You don't want to see him. Don't. I mean, if he doesn't respect that, then you just get yourself a beeper and you can leave the room at any time. This is the station. I know what it's about, and it won't take long, all right?
Margo is coming right back.
Good, I like Margo. I'll keep her seat warm for her.
It's not necessary, really.
So how are you?
I'm fine.
No more flying bricks through your window?
Nope.
Good. Good. Well, maybe the worst part of it's over and you and Ben can get back to having your relationship out in the open again.
Believe me, there's nothing I want more.
Sure, yeah. I mean, sneaking around, having to lie, I mean, that kind of thing can kill even the best relationship. But then, you and I, we know about that, don't we?
Yes, I do know where Lily is.
Finally.
But I can't tell you.
Sam.
I'm sorry. I wish that I could, but Lucinda swore me to secrecy.
All right. All right, do you have any idea why she's so upset with me?
No, I don't.
Well, guess what? Neither do I. 1 minute everything is fine between us, and the next minute she doesn't want me anywhere near her. My mother and Cal have no idea what happened.
Oh, I wish we did.
I have a pretty good hunch what went wrong, though. It was Molly. I think that Molly got to her somehow and told her some outrageous
No,
lie.
I doubt that. Lucinda said that Molly hasn't been anywhere
Well, look,
near
it doesn't matter. She did something. I know she got to her.
Holden, I'm
Look,
sorry.
Sam, if you know where she is, you have to tell me. Whatever it is that Molly did, I have to get to her. I have to straighten it out. I love her. You have to believe that.
I do believe
We
that.
were meant to be together. Nobody is going to know where the information came from. If you know, Sam, please, tell me.
Right. Just pick up the pieces. How am I supposed to do that, Carly, when Holden wants nothing more to do with me?
Well, that could change, couldn't it?
And that's not the only thing. Eventually, Lily is going to spill it to somebody that I am supposedly pregnant, and then it's going to get back to Holden, and then... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Molly, will you stop worrying about things that haven't even happened? Let's just take this one step at a time. You've got a window of opportunity here. The question is, how best to use it? How can you get Holden to trust you again?
Trust me? I would settle for him just speaking to me again.
Okay, then. Let's work with that.
What about the damsel in distress routine, huh? That seemed to work for you back in Montana when you fell on that old piece of fence.
I don't know. No, I think that if that happened to me today, Holden would probably just let me bleed to death.
Oh, no, he wouldn't. Holden is far too honorable. It's probably his worst fault.
That's hardly a fault, Carly. In fact, it's probably one of the most wonderful things about him.
So you're saying that Holden could never be selfish? He could never turn his back on someone in need, no matter how he felt about them?
Nope. No, no matter what the situation, Holden will always, and I mean always, do the right thing.
And you're certain of it?
Positive.
Great. Let's use it to our advantage.
Now you don't have to clean your dishes twice. Introducing new Electrosol automatic dishwasher tabs. It's a perfectly measured 2-layered tablet that dissolves completely. The blue layer breaks up stuck-on foods. The white layer gently scrubs your dishes till they shine, giving you dishes that look like this the first time. New Electrosol tabs, the next dimension of clean.
Spider knows how checks can do it. Let the milk splash right through it. Then hold the milk till your mouth gets to it. Chex marks the Spider. Light crunch, little sweet. Simple as corn and rice and wheat. Looking for a taste no other cereal's got. Chex marks the Spider. Chex marks the Spider. Woo!
And now, look what you can get from Chex cereals. A Gigapack. Mail-in offer on specially marked packages.
Rush home from work, your night to cook. Need something fast? Take a look. Cheese to the rescue. Make a quick Mexican pizza. Tortilla, ground beef, Colby, Jack, pepper salsa, you got the knack. Cheese to the rescue. Rescue me. Great taste, come on now. Take a bite. You're one big hit for them tonight. Cheese to the rescue. To the rescue, all that cheese. Yeah, cheese.
Eating your favorite foods can be a real pain when you've got a mouth sore. You need Oragel Mouth Aid with the most mouth sore pain reliever you can get. Oragel Mouth Aid. It's pleasure without the pain.
I should have known. You have great hair. You just don't know it yet. Discover it with customized products from Salon Selectives. Heather combined gentle shampoo plus moisturizing conditioner in one her fight with the frizz. Salon Selectives.
See how great your hair can be.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Annie hits rock bottom.
Where am I? Where am I?
Again.
I took all of these pills.
And once more,
I want power.
she comes up swinging.
I don't want to be CEO in name only. I want the real title.
Watch out, Springfield. She's about to take charge on Guiding Light.
You've got a lot of reasons to smile. That's why the specialists at Apple Orthodontics are committed to making dental braces affordable. In fact, dental braces are just $200 down and $98 per month. Call our specialists at Apple Orthodontics to schedule a free exam. Because of all the reasons you've got to smile, shouldn't your smile be one of them? Apple Orthodontics.
For the smile of your life.
Have you heard the good news about flu shots?
No, thanks. We're feeling fine right now.
But you could get very sick if you don't get your flu shot. The flu can be a dangerous illness, especially for senior citizens.
I heard the flu shot might make me sick.
You won't get sick from a flu shot. Modern flu shots are safe and effective.
But we can't afford it.
Medicare Part B pays for flu shots. Now that you've heard the good news, call your doctor today about getting your flu shot.
We will.
Fly Sunjet nonstop to New York or Los Angeles from only $99. Call Sunjet at 1-800-4SUNJET today.
At 11 News, we're committed to complete local coverage.
This is CBS. Welcome home.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Lou, I really hope you're not trying to compare with what you and I
No, I
had
wasn't
to-
trying to make any comparisons. I mean, I was just trying to, I'll express my concern for you, Camille. If it came off any other way, I mean, my apologies. I'm just trying to be your friend, Camille. Now, look, if you need anything at all,
She knows that she can come to me or Tom and we'll take care of it all, but thanks a lot, Lou.
Mrs. Hughes, such a pleasure to see you. I was, just keeping your seat warm for you.
It's Detective Hughes, and I bet this is downright toasty now.
I think my waiter's got my appetizer ready. Are you going to be coming to work tomorrow?
Yeah, as far as I know. Why?
Well, National Health Tax is going to be making a big announcement tomorrow. Should be interesting. Have a nice dinner, ladies.
Well, that's gonna be pretty tough, seeing I just lost my appetite.
So you want to go?
No, forget it.
No, we can't. I'll understand.
You promised me a rain check?
Yeah, but the next one's on you.
You bet. That's a promise.
I'm not going to let you weasel out of it.
Speaking of that, after everything today with the rat incident and everything else, I just really think I need to get home and soak in a hot tub.
Go! Soak!
You're the best. Thank you.
Thank you, babe. Oh, my goodness, are you leaving so soon?
I have to get back to the hospital. There's an emergency.
Really? It's funny, because I didn't see you get paged.
Well, then perhaps you aren't as observant as you think you are, Detective.
No, I am. I'm very observant. Really am, and I'm very curious. You want to know what I'm curious about?
I can't even begin to imagine.
Your wife.
No, I can't. I do know how much you love Lily Holden. I don't doubt that for a second. But even though your relationship is very important, there's something even more important and at stake here. Lily's health. And if she were to ever have another relapse...
What I'm going to say to her is going to make things better. It's not going to make things worse.
Maybe you're right. I can't take that chance. Lily is very fragile right now. What she needs is peace and quiet. And then when she's back on her feet again, you two can sort this thing out.
Yeah, right. If I haven't lost her by then.
If what you two have is as strong as I think it is, Holden, then you are not going to lose her. And if, God forbid, you do, at least Lily will be alive and healthy. And in the end, that's what matters the most, isn't it?
Holden.
Mama, there is no way that I'm going to let anybody come between Lily and me again.
Where are you going?
To get some answers.
Miss Grimaldi, is there anything I can get for you?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Well, in that case, let me show you how things work in the room. The lights first. This switch operates the reading light over the bed, and this one is... I know. I'm absolutely huge, aren't I? I can't believe I have a whole month to go before I'm due. The other night, I was lying on the floor at home doing my prenatal exercises, and my husband told me that I looked like a beached whale.
Do you believe Holden said such a thing? Charming, huh? Oh, he teases me a lot, but only in the most loving way. Oh, Lily, he has been so wonderful during this whole pregnancy, and he is gonna make the most wonderful father. Oh, but you know that already. I mean, with how great he's been with Luke and all. And I know that you were planning on having kids of your own one day. But, oh well, I guess Mother Nature had her own ideas.
Just get out! Get out! I'll get your doctor.
Take it this is one of your better days. Well, that's all gonna change now. Now that you're here, you're gonna get the peace and quiet that you need. I'm gonna see to it personally.
Spicy food gives me heartburn, but I'm a caterer. I have to taste. If I don't block stomach acid fast, I can't work. Which blocks it faster? Tagamet HB 200. It has more acid blockers than Pepsid AC to block acid faster. Both are strong, but Tagamet's faster. And the pack says it prevents heartburn in half the time of Pepsid AC. Now, I focus on food, not heartburn.
Tagamet HB 200. More acid blockers help block acid faster.
Something's gotten into Sunsweet prunes. Something rather orange. Delicious orange essence from Sunsweet. It's prunes with a twist.
Don't get that, Frank.
Hello? Baxter!
Meow, 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 meow.
4 delicious flavors make Meow Mix taste so good, cats ask for it by name.
Meow, meow, meow.
It's Baxter!
What, you're not eating oatmeal?
This is oatmeal.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's toasted oatmeal, all right? Toasted, crunchy.
You're putting the oatmeal in the toaster?
No, I don't toast the oatmeal. Quaker toasts the oatmeal. Look, Quaker toasted oatmeal.
It's pre-toasted.
Quaker toasted oatmeal. Delicious flakes of toasted oatmeal with crunchy clusters of honey-sweetened oats. It's your other oatmeal.
This is good. They should call this Quaker Tasty Oatmeal.
We'll write a letter.
It's official. Soluble fiber from oatmeal as part of a heart-healthy diet may reduce the risk of heart disease.
Katie's growing, and so are her aches and pains. But she's not ready for an adult medicine.
Junior Strength Motrin, the only 8-hour junior strength pain reliever with chewables and easy-to-swallow caplets.
It's a better choice for Katie.
Junior Strength Motrin, today's choice for older kids.
Neutrogena Deep Clean Facial Wash. Deep and thorough cleansing that cleans 2 ways. Deep into pores, dissolving dirt, and at skin surface, washing away dulling residue. Skin looks healthier, feels smoother from a deep clean. Neutrogena Deep Clean.
My wife. What about my wife?
Well, I understand you were just in Philly.
Yeah, that's right.
So you settling up that divorce, or you just letting that one slide?
Since when did my personal life become any of your concern, Mrs.
You
Hughes?
answer my questions, I'll answer your questions.
You're a detective. Find your own answers.
You be very careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
If you'll excuse me.
I'm leaving her, I swear to you, just after the kids graduate, maybe after the next holiday. I never loved her as much as I love you, baby. Any of those lines ring a familiar bell? Maybe something you used to string Camille along all these years?
What I said or didn't say to Camille is none of your business.
Oh, no, you've got that just backwards. It's none of your business, as Camille Bennett. So you just butt out.
Hey, Timmy boy. Jumpin' Jack Snyder. No kidding. How's retirement treating you? Yeah, I hear those NYPD pensions aren't half bad. As a matter of fact, you still got contacts in the garment district, right? Yeah, I'm looking for dirt on a woman named Carly Tenney, T-E-N-N-E-Y. She ran a label called Get Real over in Hong Kong. Folded about a year ago. Uh-huh. You know, something just came up. I'm gonna have to call you back. Thanks.
What's wrong? It's Lily. She was just transported out of Memorial to some other hospital where she can recuperate. Nobody wants to tell me where she is. She told them not to tell me.
What? Why? That's crazy.
I know. A couple of hours ago, everything was fine. We were getting along great. Then I walk out of the room, and when I come back, something had happened to completely turn her against me. I don't know what went down.
Yeah, it might have not been a what, Holden. It might have been a who.
Molly?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I confronted her about it, and she claimed that she didn't see Lily today. Although I think that she's lying.
What is with that girl?
Why don't you go over to that dive motel she's staying at and see if you can get her to confess?
No, Holden, you know, I'm through playing middleman in your mixed up personal life. I'm sorry, I wish I could help, but...
Well, wait a minute, maybe you can. Lily was transported out of Memorial on one of those medevac choppers. They're run by the city, right? Same as EMS, the fire department, the cops.
Yeah, so?
Well, maybe you can access the records and see where they've taken her.
Only if it's official police business, Holden, and this isn't. I wish I could break the rules for you, but...
Jack, I'm not asking you to break the rules.
Read my lips, Holden, N-O.
Jack, come on, Look, I have to find Lily tonight. If I do not find her now, I am going to lose her. And I will lose her for good.
Let me take care of this for you.
I can handle it.
No, you should be resting. Please, allow me.
What are you doing here, David?
Just seeing how you're settling in.
How did you know where to find me? I told my mother not to tell anybody where I was.
She didn't need to tell me. I knew already. I was one that picked this place out. I made all the arrangements.
You? Why?
Because I am the majority shareholder in National Health Tech, if you remember. This is one of our facilities. It's first rate, state of the art. And trust me, you're going to get excellent care here.
Trust you. That's a joke, right?
All right, I guess I deserve that. Look, Lily, I know that you and I got off to a rocky start with this whole Diego business.
Not to mention what you did to my mother.
I was just doing my job.
Which you enjoyed, I remember.
Yeah, you're probably right. But when I commit to something, I commit to it 100%. That's when I found out Lucinda was my mother, I totally committed to being a part of the family, to being your brother. That's why I've been by Lucinda's side for the last 24 hours, ever since you've been taken ill. That's why I'm here right now, because I care what happens to you. If I could change what happened to us in the past, I would.
You can't.
I know, and that's why I'm here right now. The only thing I can do is trying to make up for it. That's what I really want to do more than anything. Just tell me how.
We have to find some situation where Holden is forced to do the right thing. And that thing has to make him come back to you. Hey, what if you really were pregnant?
I'm not.
You could fake it.
You're joking, right?
Do I sound like I'm joking?
Forget it, Carly.
All right, all right. But you know, it's got to be something along those lines. Something that'd make Holden feel obligated. A kid would be the perfect solution, but if... Wait a minute. A kid?
No. No, I am not going to concoct some sort of story.
Well, you don't have to concoct anything. The kid's already in the picture. Or have you forgotten about Abigail?
What about her?
Well, she means a lot to Holden, right? I mean, he helped you track her down, and you said yourself, when you guys saw her in Smithfield, he felt a real connection to her, same as you did.
Yeah, but so what?
So? If Holden thought she was in trouble or needed him, he would be there for her.
Yeah, but she's not in trouble. And she doesn't need Holden or me. She is in Smithfield with her adoptive parents, living a very happy life.
Will you stop shooting down everything I say?
Sure, if you'd start making some sense.
What I'm saying is Abigail is the key. You find some way to get Abigail back into Holden's life, and I guarantee you, you're going to be back in his life, too.
I'm in the pool 7 days a week. Great for my body, tough on my hair.
That's why you need Alberto VO5 hot oil once a week. It revitalizes your hair every time you use it. VO5 bonds to the weak sites of every strand, so your hair is actually 55% stronger.
If VO5 can make my hair look this good, imagine what it can do for yours.
Revitalize your hair with VO5 hot oil 1 minute once a week. Try new VO5 hot oil shower works. 4 weekly treatments in a convenient shower-activated formula.
To get the most out of life every day, you have to put the most into it every day. Introducing the 1998 Corolla. So much for so little.
She wanted to remember the love they shared for butter, but cholesterol took away their passion until...
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter. The taste you love without the cholesterol.
What a work of art.
Now at Sears Portrait Studio, save over 50%. Get all these portraits for our new low price of only $7.95. Only $7.95. Save over 50%. Now at Sears. Hurry in.
Pizza? Hey, who delivered? Actually, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Oh! Where's it from?
It's not delivery.
It's DiGiorno.
DiGiorno Rising Crust Pizza bakes up fresh like pizzeria pizza. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Great dinner. Now what? This is what Palmolive for pots and pans. Makes it easy to get greasy stuck on food unstuck. Wow. And it softens hands while you do dishes. New Palmolive for pots and pans. That was easy.
I got you transferred here from the hospital. I made absolutely sure that no one at the hospital knows where you're going.
You're positive.
Absolutely. All right? I can get you whatever you ask for, whatever you need.
I just don't want anybody to find me here, especially Holden.
I'm really sorry, Lily.
Sorry for what?
I'm sorry that you're hurting so much on top of what you've been through. But you're safe now, okay? I've told the staff here to take extra good care of you. And if they don't, you get a hold of me right away. You call me day or night. I don't care where it is, when it is, and I'll take care of it for you.
Thank you.
Now, you need some sleep. Can I help you get into bed?
No. Thank you, I'm fine.
All right. I hope you're feeling better. I really mean it.
Look,
You know, I'm due for a break sometime soon. How about you and me? We go over to Al's, grab a cup of Joe, put our heads together, and we'll come up with a way out of this thing.
I told you the way out of this thing. You get on that computer and you access the records.
And I told you I'd love to help you, cuz, but I can't.
No, you wouldn't.
Excuse me?
That's bull. You don't want to help me. You don't care about me, Jack. I'm going to tell you a little something about yourself, okay? You see, you like to put distance between yourself and other people. No attachments, no involvements. That's the way you like to live your life. Just admit it.
You know, I can't believe that I'm hearing you say this. You don't know half of what I've been through the last few months to be a good friend to you, Holden. Not to mention be a good friend to Molly when I thought she deserved it. And now, what do I get for my troubles? A big fat load of aggravation, that's what. Not so much as a thank you from either one of you. And now you're ticked at me. Oh, that's rich. You know what I say to that? There's the door, Holden. It's not gonna kill me to see you walk through it. It's halftime. Go get a hot dog or something.
You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't see what Molly was up to.
Well, that's because you got a big blind spot where Molly's concerned. We both do.
Had a blind spot. Past tense. I'm wise to her now.
Yeah, well, it's just the same. If I were you, I wouldn't let my guard down around Molly anytime soon. Because now the good old cousin Carly's in town, Molly will be learning a whole new set of tricks from a real pro.
It all comes down to Abigail. Yes, Carly, Holden cares about Abigail, and if she were in our lives, things might be different, but she's not.
But she could be.
How?
Well, Molly, I can't think of everything. Why don't you put your thinking cap on for a while?
What am I supposed to do, Carly? Kidnap her?
No. Kidnapping would be too extreme.
But maybe you could borrow her for a few days.
Oh, lighten up. I'm talking general principle here. The specifics are up to you to work out.
And the principle is what?
Abigail is your bond with Holden, right? A bond Lily cannot share, am I right?
Yes.
And you used that fact before. The two of you went to Smithfield to see Abigail, and you got a little closer, am I right?
Yeah. For a little while there, Holden almost forgot Lily altogether. So if I could figure out some way to get him to Smithfield, then I could... Oh, forget it. Holden will never go anywhere with me right now.
Well, then I guess you've got to figure out a way to get Abigail here.
Huh. Abigail in Oakdale. And then Holden wouldn't be able to resist seeing her, and then maybe if in order to see her, he had to see me...
Now you're cooking.
This could work. It really could. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure out some way to get my little girl back and her daddy back at the same time.
I have the cleanest and the nicest smell.